Peppa Pig recently and saw that the animators place whatever room they want under the stairs, depending on the mood. As I continued to watch, I saw a lot of items that disappear as the scene changes. I also saw
Spaghetti.
No, not this. But anyway, I found a lot of animators' mistakes, and I hope you have fun watching me review them. Starting with an episode called
The Tooth Fairy.
George spent 7 whole seconds chewing on a single pasta, so thoroughly that I got hungry.
Peppa and George are having their favorite food.
Oh, that's an almost imperceptible mistake. The animators left a micro bite of George's tongue. But I wanted to point out that while George has to move his fork to suck the spaghetti, Peppa does it without even holding the fork.
Don't drink your juice.
What was that sound? Although it sounds more like a pig grunting than that.
What's that?
Look at the edge of the table. There's nothing there.
Peppa, maybe you should look in the mirror.
Now there's Mummy Pig spaghetti.
Oh.
Why does her hand look like a Lego man's hand?
And what would you like to be when you grow up, George?
Dinosaur. It's bedtime.
Wait, this is getting crazy. The animators change the basement however they want. In this episode, there's no basement door at all. But in this episode, there is. And in this episode, there's a storage room.
Peppa and George brush their teeth.
Look at that heart teleportation on her clothes. By the way, in this scene, there's no sink behind them.
What are you doing?
Now there's a sink behind them.
Peppa cannot wait to get into bed.
They go to bed very early. Maybe they have such a pace of life that they go to bed at 7 p.m. and wake up at 8 a.m., so they sleep for 11 hours. But why does the night start at 7 p.m.? It's already dark there.
Let's both stay awake all night. Can you hear something?
What's interesting to me in this frame is not even what she's holding on to, but where her hands are growing from. Or even where her sleeves are sewn on. Hours passed. The sun came up, but the clouds didn't even move. Besides, where's that rooster sound coming from? They don't have a coop near the house. Only Grandpa Pig has a coop near the house.
Peppa, you pissed yourself in your sleep.
What? I wasn't asleep.
Did the Tooth Fairy come?
George sat right next to Peppa.
No.
Now George is gone. Where did he put that pillow? Just where? Why is everyone surprised by the Tooth Fairy coming while they were sleeping, but not surprised by what's happening in front of their eyes? It couldn't fit in the pocket. Maybe surprised by what's happening. Just where? Why is everyone surprised by the Tooth Fairy? Where did he put that pillow? Just where? Why is everyone surprised by the Tooth Fairy coming while they were sleeping, but not surprised by what's happening in front of their eyes? It couldn't fit in the pocket. Maybe he's skinny, but he just hides pillows under his clothes.
Daddy Pig is wearing his
And before I continue, I just want to say that if we get a lot of likes and subscriptions on this video, I'd appreciate it. But for now, I'd like to watch an episode called
Very hot day. Puddles. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The puddles always went away when they dried. This is the first and last time we're ever shown a dried puddle.
And Daddy Pig is wearing his swimming costume. Daddy Pig is wearing his swimming costume. Oh dear. Daddy Pig is so hot.
Daddy Pig does look hot. So hot, you need sun cream.
Where'd she get that cream? I understand when they get stuff out of their pockets like that, but she's wearing a swimsuit.
Stop it. Get some help.
Mummy Pig isn't applying sunscreen properly. She only covered her chin and cheeks with it, even though they still have ears, nose, and body. Although it's unlikely to make them bad, because pigs are protected from the sun by a thin layer of fur, they don't need this cream. That faucet wasn't there at the beginning of the episode. And this is the maximum it can stretch to. It clearly can't reach the pool.
Ice cream!
Driving up hills in the heat when the houses are very far apart and calling to buy ice cream is a terrible business. I think it will leave her broke, in debt, and she'll have to work multiple jobs. That makes sense.
Dinosaur.
This ice cream is the size of half of George's stomach. I'm sure if he eats it, he'll get frostbite. And Mummy Pig is rushing him to eat it before it melts. And it melts in 20 seconds. I think Mummy Pig should be more vigilant about her children's nutrition. And while his ice cream has become a puddle, the other ice creams haven't even melted.
You can share Daddy's ice cream.
What do you think will happen to that stick when George takes the ice cream? Next, you can see that they all ate their ice cream as they walked back down to the pool. Remember that.
Good idea, Pepper.
Look at how much water there was before they splashed it into Daddy Pig. And how much after. It doesn't look any different to me. But they poured so much water that puddles formed.
What? I wasn't asleep. Look, the puddles are back.
What happened to the pool they put in front of Daddy Pig?
Peppa and George are wearing their boots.
That's the ice cream George ate. Even if George hadn't eaten it, it would have melted by now.